has finally arrived, bringing the perfect opportunity to pause, tidy things up, and add a touch of beauty to our everyday spaces. Today, I'm inviting you to join me for a cozy spring refresh. We'll be reorganizing and decorating a few corners of the studio and planting some flowers to celebrate the new season. Whether you're looking for a little inspiration or simply enjoy the charm of seasonal changes, you're in the right place. Let's get started. I've had this wooden organizer for a while without really using it for anything specific. Then I realized it would be perfect for storing my knitting and crochet supplies. Right now, I keep those items on the bottom shelf of the Rasco cart in the corner of my studio, which isn't very easy to access. I cleared out the organizer and began filling it with the new supplies. I used the drawer to neatly arrange my circular knitting needles. Since I mostly knit in the house, I gathered all the supplies I don't need to store them in the organizer. I placed the needles back into their original packaging and arranged them in the drawer. I added the knitting gauge and stitch holders to the drawer as well, keeping everything together in one place. I decided to use the top part of the organizer for my stitch markers, stitch stoppers, and crochet hooks. I used small glass containers to hold these smaller items and rearrange them to make space for everything. To keep the small glass containers organized, I used a glass tray I picked up at the thrift store. It's a simple solution that keeps everything tidy and in one place. Next, I gathered all my crochet hooks. I keep this small wooden box in the house to store my knitting and crochet supplies so they are easily accessible while I work on my projects. At first, I thought about storing them in a plastic box but it didn't look right alongside the glass containers. So I rearranged the stitch stoppers and placed the hooks in a small glass cup instead. It's much better that way. Now all my knitting and crochet supplies are neatly organized and easy to reach. I love that everything has its own spot, and it feels great to finally give that little organizer a real purpose. I wanted to add some colorful flowers to my windowsill, so we went to a garden center to pick some out. This is my favorite time of the year. The place was bursting with vibrant, beautiful blooms. It wasn't easy to choose with so many options. After spending some time browsing the aisles, I finally made my decision. I picked up petunias in various colors, nemeja, and a few greenery plants like baby tears and dusty miller. As soon as we arrived home, I couldn't wait to get started, so I immediately began planting. I carefully sorted through the flowers and greenery, deciding which ones would look best together. Then I arranged them in the balcony boxes. It was such a satisfying process to see the boxes slowly fill up with color and life. The second planter actually turned out nicer than the first, but both look great on my windowsill. I'm really happy with them. The pop of color has completely transformed the window of my studio. Another area I wanted to reorganize for some time was the bookshelf. Right now, the books are grouped in clusters, but I want the shelves to have a more cohesive and tidier look. The challenge is that the shelves are quite low, so I can only stand the smaller books upright. The larger ones have to be stacked horizontally, so I had to get creative about how to organize the shelves. To start the process, I removed everything from the shelves. This gave me a blank canvas to work with and helped me visualize a better, more efficient way to organize the space. I chose to organize the books thematically. I sorted them into 7 distinct categories to make them easier to browse. The categories included sewing, knitting and crochet, embroidery, plant care, English language books, bound magazine collections, and a separate stack of vintage magazines. This approach not only made the shelves look tidier, but also made it easier to find specific topics at a glance. After placing the books on the shelves, I arranged the decorative items as well. such as vases, cups, containers filled with buttons, and balls of yarn. I think the shelves look much better now that the books are more evenly spaced. I also keep an eye out for some nice decorative pieces at thrift stores to refresh the look. The final touch of my spring studio refresh was displaying the decorative glass plate I found at the thrift store on the picture ledge. Since the screw was visible, I painted it white to make it less noticeable. Now the plate serves as a lovely centerpiece in my studio. Now that my studio has had a little refresh, I'm ready to dive back into sewing. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more behind the scenes moments from my studio, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. See you soon with a new sewing video.